Hello there, welcome to MicroStrategy Embedding SDK Playground tutorial. In this video, I'm going to show you how to render a single visualization, how to embed a single visualization in your web page, use MicroStrategy Embedding SDK. Let's get started. To see the example, you go to Start Over, pick the single visualization example. So let me clear this, okay? So right now, I'm not using any example. So let's go to single visualization example. Once you click continue, the code will be automatically populated to this code editor and it will be run and you will see the result in the preview. So let's take a look at the code behind. So in the UI, we have some instruction, we have a UI, and this will list all the possible visualizations on this dossier. So you can click button, right? You can click button to normalize. Right now, when we load this, we automatically maximize one of the visualizations, which is this one. So you can click button to normalize. You see the whole dossier. You can choose some other visualization. So let's say top 5 contributors. If I do maximum size, you see this is maximized. All right. So, and also you can hide the navigation bar. So if you want to render single visualization, you probably want to hide the navigation bar. So let's normalize this and hide the navigation bar first. So in order to hide the navigation bar, you want to go to the configuration, find the section for navigation bar. So here, right? So right now it's enabled. So if I choose to change this to false, so navigation bar will be gone. Okay, the navigation bar will be gone. So let's see the code behind. So when we run this dossier, so the reason this is maximized because we have this property, visualization appearance, right? And the key is we're passing this key. So this is a variable we specified here, default. Let's see what is the default key here. So default key, actually you can search, right? You can search, if I do F search, so default key is this one. This one is actually the key for the incentive compensation. It's hard-coded right now. So when we run this dossier, we will set the default key here. We set the default key here, and we set this to be maximized. And we also show the resize button on the dossier, right? So resize button will be visible. So if I click this, you'll see this is resize button. So you can use this button. If you don't want to show this button, you can make this false. You can make this false. See, there's no resize button. Right now, you cannot hide this part. Okay, so let's see. This is how you can make when you render this dossier, make one of realization maximize. Use this realization appearance property and with these parameters. If you ever want to figure out what realization is possible on this dossier, right? So let me show you a way to figure out. Right now, in the console, we don't show it. So let's see. So you can use this code block. Current page visualizations. Okay, you can drag this into here. You can drag this here. So what it does is it will call the dossier. So this is after dossier is created, right? This code block is after dossier is created. So it will call the dossier, get a current page visualization list, and it will it will write this into the console log. So let's see, if I run this, so you'll see a list of page visualization list, right? So this is the same information we use to populate this list, right? So if you ever want to build this kind of UI, you can use this information to populate your own list, your list. Okay, so let's see what happened when you click a maximize or normalize button. So let's see. So let's check the code behind maximize and normalize button. So this is the configuration. Okay, let's see. I think it's here. Here, update visualization list. No, this is update UI. This is resize visualization. So provided size. Size either if size is okay. So we just call with this function. Whenever you click one of these, we call this function passing the size. We use the we get the visualization element from this list, current selected visualization list, and we get the visualization list, visualization key. We pass this information, select key information, and we call this function change visualization size with this key and the size we want. So this is a function in embedding SDK. You can change the visualization size. So what happened behind the button, right? So if you click normalize, you're calling this and passing this parameter. If you ever want to figure out what object is sending to the embedding SDK, you can write this into console log. All right. Yeah. So one thing to remember is if you have one visualization is maximized, you cannot make other visualization maximize without restore that size. So let's see if right now, if I select this one to make this maximize, right? If I want to select different one, if I want to select top 5 contributors, let me clean the console log and try to maximize this one. So if you click this, you see some arrow here. So another visualization is already maximized. So you'll get an arrow. So you need to first programmatically normalize this first, right? Then you maximize whatever visualization you want to. Okay. So this is maybe changed in the future. All right. If you ever want to build your own selectors, if you want to render visualization in maximum size, you can take a look at this example. All right. Thank you for watching. See you next time.